for you get back so you can ask me your all
I
important.
thought you had encoding problems. You don't
Yeah,
inform me of shit.
you said I'll be right back.
No, I didn't.
What?
I never said that.
Are you fucking kidding me? So if I go into the recording that I am recording right now.
Yes, you will not hear that.
Oh my
And if
god.
you do,
Oh my
I
god.
will be fucking amazed.
I'm going to not scream. I'm too exhausted for that. I was waiting for you the whole time to get back so you could ask your questions. Oh my goodness. Are you going to interview me?
Are we live?
We're not live. We're dead. I told you that.
I don't remember.
Oh, so
I
you
swear, I
don't.
just had a mini seizure. What the fuck is going on?
It's so late at night. At least I have the excuse that I've been at a con for several days and my brain function is probably very subpar right now because I am so tired.
Maybe we should have done this earlier.
Maybe I
Since you were
had
so
to
slow to reply.
no, I had to relax when I got home. I've had I've had an adventure and my bones needed rest.
Your bones?
Yeah, just the bones though.
Your bones?
Yeah, the skeleton that's inside of me, he was screaming and something about thumb being messed up or something. I stopped paying attention.
I got rid of that skeleton ages ago. Didn't really need it.
Oh my god. Are you you wanted to interview me.
Yes,
You
I did, and you keep sidetracking.
you okay, start. No, no, I'm handing it over to you. This is your interview.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back from what?
The con.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry. Speaking is hard, and I don't have a finish to that. It's just speaking is hard.
Speaking is hard. So, saw you had fun. Saw you finished your fursuit head. How did that go?
Which part specifically? The had fun part? Because that
Well,
was
how was, I guess it would be considered fursuiting for the first time. How was that?
well, when I first got to the hotel, and it was kind of a mad dash out of my brother's car because we were parked in a spot that's definitely not for parking.
Oh
And
dear.
I had to jump out and grab as much as I could. I forgot so many things in his car. I had stuff fall out of my backpack, and it's like, well, I can't grab it now. It's too late. But when I first got to the hotel, and I was walking around, and I was holding my head. I know that sounds weird. That sounds weird. I was holding my fursuit head. Uh, I was not brave enough when I first walked in there to put it on. So I walked to the elevator. I went up to where the registration floor was, and I know this is a long answer to your short question, so please bear with me because I
It's an
just
interview. Take as long as you want.
oh yay. Well, first, I woke up that morning. No, okay, we're not going that far back.
Thank you.
So anyways, I got into the elevator. I was holding my head and I stood way in the back corner, and the door was closing, and all of a sudden, some people just run in. One of them, of course, was Majira Strawberry. And Kiwi Fox was in there too. A couple of their friends that I don't recognize out of suit. Like if I saw their suits, I would recognize them, I'm sure. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what everyone looks like as a human.
As a human,
As a human. I don't know what
I
everyone looks like.
see.
But anyways, yeah, they all just dashed in there, and I turned over, and was like, "Oh, hi, Majira." That's that's all I said, and they didn't acknowledge me or anything. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I
Are
don't
you
know,
part of that crowd?
huh?"
Part of that crowd, the you get ignored crowd.
No, they
As
might
he,
not have heard me. Like, legitimately, I don't know how loud I spoke because I was still kind of in a, rushing to get to where everything was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I went up. I tried to go get registered. Things were like difficult because they had literally just shut down before I got there. Like, no, please, please, I need this. I'm not staying at the hotel. I just need my stuff. So they're like, okay, okay, and they did my stuff, whatever. I go back downstairs after that, and that took like 15 minutes. It was longer than I expected. I went downstairs. I put on my little Fallout beanie because that was my quote unquote balaclava. Because I
Uh-huh.
don't. I'm too poor to have one of those.
Oh dear.
And I put that on, and I stood there for a minute, and I was just like, okay, close my eyes, put on the head, and I was so nervous, and there was this. Oh, I'm gonna sound like a jerk because I don't. Okay, so her persona name was Sage. She was a green.
Was.
She is
You
no
pushed her
longer a
down some
green.
stairs, didn't you?
I fell down all the stairs. I hit my head several times. No. um I don't remember if I asked her what her character was because I didn't ask a lot of people what they were supposed to be. I thought that was going to be rude to ask. Uh
Oh.
so I didn't. I don't know if she told me either because if she did, it was probably when I had a fan on me. But I was super nervous at first, and it was like nothing changed. I was just wearing foam on my face, and then this girl comes over, and she says hi to me, and I'm like, oh hi. She was like the first person I talked to, and she asked if we could hang out, and it's like she was just as nervous as I was. So I honestly that was really comforting. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean
No,
like
it's always good to feel part of a group. Like even if it's like, I don't want to be the only one feeling negative emotions right now. It's still good to know that there are other people out there not feeling the good emotions.
and
Like it's not obviously the nice thing to say, but deep down everybody knows that if you're feeling shitty, you really know you want somebody else to be feeling
that
shitty right
that
now.
is that is not even what I'm saying.
No, I know, but
You had to twist it into your own
yep,
dark, twisted fantasy.
I really did.
You, uh, we can't make that reference because that video has not come out. Because I'm sorry. And
Oh
see, just
dear.
just saying that, you know what I'm talking about, and no one
I
else.
do.
No one else knows what I'm talking about. It's okay. Someday you'll know. Whenever I get off my
Maybe
big
someday.
fat butt and
May
post
I
that
have
video.
something to eat? Anyway, so you were comforted that you weren't the only super nervous one?
Yeah, and like I don't know, it just helped me start talking. And then as I'm going, that first day was, I had no idea what my limits were at all. I had no idea because that was the first time. Like I've put on the foam base a couple of times, but I never had it on for an extended period of time. I did not have it on with the ooh, sorry, that's the tiredness in me. I've been at a calm for 3 days. Bite me.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would.
No, they would. I
Ha!
know they would. Please don't. I'm too soft. Bites hurt. True facts here. Bites hurt. It's scientifically proven. So yeah, I had no idea what my limits would be, and I just put on the head. I got up eventually the confidence to start asking people for a hug. The whole con, I wasn't sure if I was a talker or a non-talker. So like half the con I didn't talk while in suit, half the con I did talk while in suit. Uh, and it was a very, very unique experience that I think honestly anyone who is part of the furry fandom should have that experience. Like, even people who aren't necessarily part of the fandom but like don't dislike furries, like that's just a really unique experience to go in as something completely different, and you know, kind of just relax a bit and have fun. So that was my long answer to your short question.
I see.
Was there any other
Yeah, there's a lot more questions, but I'll be right back.
Oh no! See, you said it. I have it on audio. No, I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna send it back to the front. Oh, you're gone. This is a good interview.
Huge back. Thank you. You're always in my way. Right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I only told everyone your deepest, darkest secrets while you were gone.
You don't even know my deepest, darkest secrets, so
It's true.
very unlikely.
It's true. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Anyway.
I'm a furry, so I don't know much. My IQ
Wow.
is very.
Oh Jesus!
I'm
just
not
insulting everybody out there.
Nope, just myself. Just myself. Don't worry.
Sure.
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 Okay. See, he agrees.
What?
You
No.
agree?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Second question. Be second.
I have to ask really quickly. Did you write these down?
No.
Okay.
Second question. You tweeted about rope burns, and it says battle scars. What happened?
Okay, so it's not specifically just rope burns. That was the least painful part of that. So there was it was called the Fursuit Games, where there was like 3 events. The first one was tug of war with a I don't know, is that like an official tug of war rope that they had? It felt like to my delicate human hands, it felt like one of those things that you use to strap down furniture with when you're moving, like very rough and
a tie down.
Yeah, but like a really thick version of that.
Oh.
So there was tug of war, then there was musical chairs, and then the leaf drop, which is they I'm I was so handicapped in that one that it's not even funny. And it's
I've never even heard of the leaf drop. What the fuck is that?
okay, so do you want to hear about the leaf drop first and then move on to the battle
Battle
scars?
scars? Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the leaf drop was a game that they made up for the convention where they had all these cutouts of leaves. Originally, they were worth a ton of points, but then it took too long to count them up. And then it was originally for individuals, and then they made it for groups, and it was definitely a trial and error thing.
Yeah.
But see, since I don't have furry paws, I
Yeah.
I was handicapped in the fact that I was only allowed to grab one leaf at a time, and once I set it down, I had to stay there for 10 seconds. And the thing only lasted for a minute, so I could at max get
It's 6.
6.
Yeah.
I did not
That
get 6.
seems severely punishing for someone who couldn't afford
Well,
pause. Not everybody's going to be able to like with a partial suit. Not everybody's going to be able to afford the full partial and yada yada yada. So punishing somebody who can't do that seems a little harsh, don't you think?
I understand why they had that rule. I think the time limit was too much, personally. Because again, I could only at max get 6. But the difference is, it's very easy to pick things up with your human fingers, and it is not easy with big, padded fursuit hands and stuff.
Maybe
So,
fursuit hands shouldn't be so padded. Have you ever thought of that? People.
wow, now who's shaming everyone? Only you.
Hey
Only
fam,
you.
I've worn leather gloves and snow gloves at the same time, okay? I know exactly what it's like to
To not
have
be able.
super oversized fingers. And the whole point is, they don't need to be that big. They just don't.
Well, some of them had really cute, squishy beans, and it was great.
Yeah? Did you get to squish those beans?
I did squish a bean. It was very soft.
Alright, now the leaf drop is answered.
Now that the leaf drop is answered. Uh so what had happened is we were getting ready for the tug of war, and I get this rope, and we're getting ready to go, and I had to hold it in a weird way. Just because it was really freaking big, so I had to try and grab it in a way that my hands wouldn't slip off of it.
Uh-huh.
And I did not realize that the purple team, which, by the way, purple team, you broke my hand, thank you.
Oh dear.
But I did not realize that they had the Incredible Hulk on the purple team, because as soon as they say go, literally, if there's a video of it somewhere, you can see me, and my whole arm just jerked forward in a weird way. The rope got wrapped around my hand and around specifically my thumb, and it twisted it in such a bad way, and the other hand was holding on so tight, and it just ripped across my fingers, and I got rope burn on.
I'm so sorry for laughing about this.
You're a jerk. It's okay. Yes, laugh at my misery so I can stop crying at my misery.
Oh, it hurts. Okay.
So basically, the aftermath of this is I got rope burn on. Shut up. I hear you snickering over there. I hear that.
I can't help it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
No,
it's almost as bad as it. Why does my misery bring you so much joy?
you the prerequisite was that incredible.
I mean, yeah, I'm surprised I have a hand. That's what it felt like. I'm sorry for breaking the host. I broke them just like Purple Team broke me.
It's just the way you're wording it. Okay. Ooh. I can breathe again.
Can you though?
Yeah, so wrapped around your hand and they yanked. And this is tug of war, right?
Yeah, this is tug of war. So they did not stop. They did not
Oh
stop.
dear.
And I was in so much pain. I got rope burn on 2 of my fingies. Got just rope burn just right across. And then the other hand, I had to get wrapped up like 3 different times. I had to go to a shout out to the Flare base because you guys basically saved my con experience because I was in so much pain. I may have fibbed a little bit about the amount of pain I was in. It was not a 4. It was definitely more than that. So
You just
thank
needed
you.
to act that manly tough in front of everybody.
I just needed to not have to go to the hospital. And my thumb is doing better. I'm doing better now. But you know, just living with pain in general gives you a specific tolerance for pain. You know, like I'm sure you know how that is. If you live with a certain type of something or other, you build up a tolerance to it. And mine is pain. So yeah, I injured myself pretty bad. And then that was the first event, and I was there for all 3 of them. And then
Dude, you're a champ. I don't think yeah, I would have sat out with that with my hand wrapped. I would just like
I didn't even
it's
have
not
my
much
hand.
pain, but I'm gonna sit out. Don't worry.
I didn't even have my hand wrapped at this point. I was just like, so if there is a video out there of the fursuit games and you see Fammy Fox out
Anthropon
there,
Northwest.
no, it's Anthro Northwest.
Oh, Anthro Northwest.
Yes, Anthro Northwest, ANW, and not the place that gives out root beer floats.
Okay. Oh, AWN?
No,
Anthro
Anthro Northwest. So ANW.
Oh, if I could spell fursuit games. Okay.
No, don't look up a video. Don't do it.
There is. Wait. Yes.
No.
Whoa. No.
It's probably
there isn't.
It's probably for the kids then, if it was, because
No,
there was
no,
kids.
This was 5 months ago. This wasn't it.
Oh yeah, no, that's not it. This happened 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. The next one was musical chairs. And if there is a video circulating around somewhere, which I'm sure there is, lots of people had their cameras out, and you see me holding my hand, like specifically like covering it completely and kind of holding it away from people, that is why. And so yeah, I'm playing musical chairs, and I get the first round, and then they remove 2 chairs in the second round. This person was like going for the chair, and like, I'm gonna go for it, but I'm not gonna go very fast because I am actually already in a lot of pain. I don't need to get any more hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So they just bump me off, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm on the ground now. And she was so sweet. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? It's like, yeah, I just hurt.
It's just like at this point in time, I just want to lay down.
And the person who was supposed to get the medic had not come back at that point. I think they got confused who they went for. I don't know who was supposed to come up, but they never did. And then
dear.
the third game, the leaf drop, I went out and basically I just had, like, when a dog, they have a hurt paw and it's just limp. Yeah, that's basically what my hand was doing during the leaf drop while I was left hand grabbing one leaf, going over, dropping it, standing for 10 seconds, go over. I got like 2 or 3. But yeah, that's basically how my hand got injured, and I didn't get it actually looked at until like 20 minutes after that because I was trying to figure out who was supposed to come and help me.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it got lost in translation pretty bad there, so that's that story.
So this picture with Majira.
With 2 Majira.
Yeah, I was about to say there's two of them, and they're like very similar. Is one a copycat, or is one an older suit and one's a newer suit? Because one does look like it's been updated a little bit and a little bit newer, where the other one seems to be
So,
like what? How did that go?
okay. I have a simple answer and then a follow-up statement.
All right, go
So
ahead.
the one that's mostly red is Majira 2.0. That's Majira's old suit. From what I understand, and I don't know this for a fact, but I think it was Taru in the old suit. And Taru doesn't speak; they only use a squeaker when they're in suit. And Majira was in the new suit, which is the one with the black paws and kind of slightly more muted color. Ow, my wrist. Uh, slightly more muted colors. So yeah, that one is Majira 3.0, and that's that simple answer. In the follow-up statement, that was actually right as I was realizing I was past my point of wearing the suit, because for anyone who has not worn a fursuit, it gets really hot. And
That was gonna be my next question. How hot did that get?
it got really, really, really hot. And like, the headless lounge is an amazing place where you can go take off the head, put it on a fan, stand in front of a bunch of fans, and it's amazing and wonderful, and it's the best room ever. It's my favorite room at the con because it prevents me from dying. I love the headless lounge. It's so great. But anyways, I had seen, like, I came up, I was finally confident, and I was wearing my head, and I saw both Majiras, so I went over and I hugged them, and I asked if I could get a quick picture of them. Now keep in mind, I was already past my limit. I was already beelining it for the headless lounge, because I was like, I had run out of sweat.
Oh dear.
I needed liquids inside of me. I really did. And I should not have stopped to take that picture with both Majiras. But I gave him a hug, and it's like, can I get a picture with both of you, one on each side? And oh yeah, sure. So they take a picture with me. Someone takes a picture, and I go to reach for my phone, and I take that first step, and I almost face planted it. Like, and I try and get up again, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? It kind of catches you by surprise, because there's a point where you're feeling really bad, and then
Mhm.
it kind of stops for a second, and then it's like 10 times like, oh my god, I am actually in danger right now. So
Not okay.
I
Not
grabbed
okay. Not okay.
yeah, I grabbed my phone, and someone else was there, and like, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm just like, I'm pointing to the headless lounge, because I'm like, I need over. Because again, it just hits you like a ton of bricks. So basically, somebody grabbed me by the arm, like in a supportive way, and was pulling me along. And someone who is in a full suit sees me, and they're standing right in front of the door, and they want to give me a hug, and the person's like, no, you have to move. This person's we got to get him in there. So they're like, all sadness, like, we're passing by. I'm sorry.
It's like I just need to sit down.
Yeah, so that's when I threw my head off onto one of the fans, and I laid my face on top of another fan and just sat there for a bit, got some water. But yeah, you really, really need to drink lots of water and make sure that you stay cool.
Yeah, and I know I can have a little bit of what you were feeling, because it gets 120 degrees here, and my race suit's full leather, all black in the middle of summer.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're feeling, and to be perfectly honest, every red light was just a nightmare. You really wanted to get moving fast.
Yeah, it's like, get me some cool air on me. I don't care if it's
Mhm.
like just slightly less hot than the rest of the air.
Exactly.
And I also have another thing to add onto this,
Mhm.
because there was a few times where I was very much overheating, And these people were so nice. These other fursuiters who were like head to toe fursuit, like they know how hot it gets. They got tips and tricks.
They got tricks.
And this one who was so sweet actually grabbed me by the arm and dragged me along into the dealer's den where people sell stuff to get what somebody told me was called the Forbidden Pop-Tart, which is literally just a rectangular fan that you stick in the mouth of, like, it's a flat one that fits really nicely into the mouth, and there's a little fan at the very end of it, and it's a little fan that you turn on, you put in your mouth, and it makes you so cool. And bless you for taking
How
me
many
and
times did I tell you to put a little fan in it? How many times?
There was a space for that. There really is. Like, if I ever show the inside of the suit, I can show you the space that is specifically cut out for that. I ran out of time. Okay, that was basically part of the theme of my Halloween video was, yeah, I need to finish this because it's not going to finish itself. That was the idea of that. But if you ever do go fursuiting and you don't have a Forbidden Pop-Tart, oh, please get one. They are the best thing. There was a person at the dealer's den who was selling them for like $12. And for the amount of comfort and stamina that it actually provides you, I probably would have actually paid like $20 for that thing for how much it saved my butt.
Oh, dude, a mini fan in my helmet, I would have gone above and beyond. I would have paid like over $100, honestly.
Well,
if I could fit a little fan inside my helmet in the middle of summer.
It's about the same size as a Pop-Tart in like horizontal space. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's like three Pop-Tarts stacked on top of each other. So
it's like a phone with like an OtterBox case on it or something.
Yeah, that's a really good size comparison. But yeah, you just stick that in your mouth and it cools you off. It doesn't help the rest of your body as far as I know, because I have not experienced that, but it definitely does help keep your face cool, which helps you a lot.
Well, the good thing about fluids is you stick one part of fluids in cold space and it drags, like it's like heat circulation. It's like a radiator in a car. So even though it was just your head cooling down, because all of the blood in your body has to go through your head and around your body, it was probably cooling your body down, not by a significant amount, but probably noticeable to the nerve endings.
That makes sense. But yeah, anyone who fursuits, please buy a Forbidden Pop-Tart and just shove that thing right in your mouth. It's great.
Okay, so this next picture. It's with a group. Let's see. There's one with a like rainbow unicorn thing.
Man,
satchel.
You gotta make me literally go on to my own Twitter to
No,
see.
I can send you this picture. I'm looking at it.
No, it's okay. I'm going. It's too late. It's too late. I'm committing to going to my own profile to see what you're talking about.
Got it.
Bam. Oh, I'm already here.
Whatever.
So you said rainbow.
It's red, orange, and gold.
Oh, were you talking about the Fuzzy Logic escape room?
Yes.
Yes. What is your question on that?
So I can't help but notice you're on your knees and still just as tall as everybody else. Is that an optical illusion? What happened there?
I'm a heckin' tall boy. That's what happened. I was short.
You're a heckin' tall boy, and every single one of those other people are midgets then.
No, don't say that. No, they're not. You gotta remember, the foam on the top of my head is a solid inch thick. Then I got the heckin' biggest ears.
See, I'm looking at the top of your head, and it's level with the girl's eyes, and I'm guessing she's 5'2", maybe?
No, they're... Listen, okay? I am legitimate... Oh, and the person in front, he's kneeling as well.
No, I noticed that one. But there are 4 people next to you standing upright.
I am 6'2". Okay, that's
Okay, the
pretty.
dude kneeling is the height that I'm expecting because he's chest level with you.
Well, he's also closer to the camera. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm a heckin' tall boy. I got the biggest ears. I hit all the ceilings. There are I every time I went up and down the stairwell, I literally had to like crouch to the point where my head was straight flat looking at the ground and I
You're
was
about
like
7 foot with the head on, then maybe a little bit taller.
I mean if you give me a little bit, I could go measure the ears and stuff to tell you how tall I was, but like please don't make me.
You're
I'm
the one
tired.
who'd have to edit this video anyway, so it's all up to you.
I'm not gonna do that. Just know
Yeah, we'll
that
just roughly say 7 foot, maybe a little bit taller.
I am a little bit shorter than Majira, and Majira's pretty heckin' tall. But because I have tall ears, I was the same vertical distance as Majira.
Yeah, I can see that. Majira 3.0 is like your ears and their ears are exactly in line. And this again brings me to another point that I don't want to bash the suit, but Majira 2.0 looks way better done than Majira 3.0.
No, don't say that. Majira 3.0 is delightful and amazing. They're both great. Don't be
No, no,
hating.
they're both fantastic. But as far as comparisons to the two suits go, I honestly thought Majira 3.0 was before Majira 2.0 because that's just what the suit looks like. That's the
No.
condition it looks like to me.
No, no. See, one's muted colors, one's brighter colors. Of course, your eye's gonna
No,
travel to the brighter colors. Like, I'm the most muted colors of all.
no. That's not my point.
It doesn't matter. Majira, you're beautiful. I want to boop your nose next time I see you, but I won't because that would be mean. I will
You
only
want to
boop
boop the
with
nose? You want to boot the snoot?
boop the snoot, but only with permission.
But only with
Only
permission.
yes.
But if they only
Cons-
squeak, how do you? Is it one squeak for yes, two squeaks for no?
I mean, we could probably set it up that way, but like legit, consensual nose boops. You can only boop a snoot if it's consensual. You heard it here
Oh, well,
first.
then I guess you need to start asking then.
I do. I always ask before I booped anyone's snoot, and
Not mine.
like
Just gonna throw that out there.
I haven't
Remember,
ever booped
kids.
you.
Remember, kids.
I've never booped
He
your
said it
snoot.
here. He said it here.
You are so far away. I could not stretch my arms that far. I may be a heckin' tall boy, but I ain't that tall.
The tallest boy.
The tallest boy. Oh god, that reminds me of a picture one of my friends drew. They drew me as just the tallest fox. It was like half giraffe. You remember that, right? Like half
I don't.
giraffe, half fox is how it looked because of that heckin' tallness.
Maned wolf. Maned wolf and fox.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Okay, but no hating on Majira. Majira is a delight.
I'm making an
Nope.
observation.
Nope, I disagree.
That's all I did. Is I made an observation.
So since this is going on my channel, the owners of this channel do not reflect the reviews of the host who is asking the interview.
Not of this channel. You can go over to Ink Fox and slam me all you want. Azakir is not a part of this. I'm just giving you my personal observation.
Your ultimate sass. And listen,
Wow.
this is a mild sass zone. So you can be a little sassy here, but like you gotta watch them sass decibels. I don't know. Ask your next question.
What is my next question?
I don't know. You're being mean to people.
I am not. Okay, so there are two pictures right below the whatever this thing's called, fuzzy logic. There are two photos, one of like a white and neon green deer, and another one of a very, 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 very frightening looking goat. Who are they?
Oh, he's gonna be so happy that you said goat. So these are two of the
What the fuck would it be? What else would it be?
So many people were saying dragon and
What the
like,
fuck?
yeah, so
Have you never seen a goat before? Come on, people.
You know, relax. This is your sass is getting too high. You gotta go go get you a coffee.
It is midnight and a half. I can be sassy as fuck right now.
Oh my god. Oh, why do you do this to me? So the one on the left, which is that first person that I told you about, her name was Sage. She was the person who was really nervous and like just really helped me get started in the convention.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah.
yeah, and we hung out a couple of times. We would meet up in the Headless Lounge and cool off because fursuits are hot.
I just can't see the dragon right now.
He's
Sorry.
not a dragon. He's a good old.
No, it's a goat.
Good old demon goat. And
it is a demon goat.
Yeah, Beelzebub. Beelzebub. The king of demons.
Oh dear, my friend is going to be really mad when he hears that.
Yeah. Now that means your friend is in servitude to Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's a different dimension. Anyway.
But that's who those two are. And we hung out a lot and talked. But
that's a goat. Who would mistake that as a dragon? I can't get off this topic right now. I can't.
But you said goat. I said goat. So clearly, goat.
It is a goat.
Yes, we agree. We got the next topic.
I'm running out of topics. We've been at this for almost well, how long have we been at this?
Well, you went away for a long time, so I don't know.
What? I wasn't away for a long time.
Ask your next question.
I'd say about 45 minutes anyway. I was at that limit right there.
I mean, you're scrolling down. And
no, I had to scroll back up. I had to scroll back up because I see your dog trying to guard something, and then I see the hand, and then I see these two others.
Okay, so
one looks like an angry wolf, and one I've seen this suit before in the second picture, the blue neon one.
Okay, so that's Zusho, and he speaks ASL. He is a deafer, and I actually learned a little bit of ASL while I was at the con.
ASL, is it
American Sign
Language? Or is it like a vocal thing?
No, it's American Sign Language. They're deaf. If I talk to them, they just look at me like, what? And I don't mean that like that's what they actually did. I knew that going in. I knew Zusho was deaf, and Wake Wolf was deaf, and I actually met Wake Wolf. He had a panel teaching ASL, so I learned a bit of ASL there.
You forgot to ask the question.
You forgot to ask a question?
What was it? Mute Snoot?
Mute Snoot, right. So,
you forgot to ask!
I mean, I did ask Zusho online, but he did not respond, so I'm not gonna bug him about that. I just thought it was just a really cute term, I thought, for the furries who don't talk, whether it mute snoots. It's so cute.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do if I ever get a shoot. I will go around with a sign, mute snoot.
Mute Snoot. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah, Wake Wolf had a panel teaching some ASL. I learned a little bit of ASL while I was there. It's learning any language is hard. And this is a completely visual language, so it's kind of different than what,
I learned the alphabet and the in sign language.
Well,
when I was younger. Yes, no, maybe, hungry, things like that.
Yeah, I've learned a few things. But I feel really bad because when I took this picture with Zusho, I said thank you in ASL, and then they started talking to me in ASL, and I'm like, oh no,
not that good.
Oh no, I don't know what you're saying. I know very, very basic, simple things like bathroom. That's always one of the first things I learned.
Spanish.
That's like literally anytime I'm trying to learn a language, that's like the first thing I ask is, how do I ask to go to, or where the bathroom is, or if I can go to the bathroom? Like that's I don't know why. That's just what I always ask.
It's just the first thing that like that when I went to high school, the first it was like, you want to take Spanish or you don't want to take music, and I was like, oh, you got a week to decide. You can go to the classes and electives or whatever. I'm like, I'll try in Spanish, I guess. And that's the first thing anybody fucking said when I walked into the Spanish class. It was like, this is how you say, how do I use the where's the bathroom? And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I thought this was a joke.
No, really. That's like okay. Anyways, getting off of that, I actually like I had just came out of that class too not too long ago, so I felt really, really bad because I didn't know how to respond. And
no habla esa.
so I started by asking. I asked some people who actually knew ASL, how to say that I don't know ASL. So that was another thing that I learned. Just so like if I do something simple like yes,
Thank you,
no,
or-
thank you, please, or anything like that, bathroom, if I do anything
Mhm.
like that, and they try to communicate, I guess like I actually I don't know
I don't
ASL.
step in. I stepped in too deep.
Stepped in too deep. I was just trying to be, respectful in a way that they would understand instead of just, oh, I'm talking to you because I don't know you're deaf. I do know you're deaf, so I was trying to be respectful. I didn't know enough to
God, that's got to
respond.
be difficult.
It made me so
Like,
sad.
well, like, I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but some deaf people learn to read lips and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
I've come across it enough to think it's a common thing. So it's like if you're in a suit, you obviously, or somebody else is in a suit and they're talking to you, you obviously can't read their lips. So it's like,
Yeah, you just
how
look
do
at
you
them
do
and they're
that?
like, I don't
Like
know.
they're talking because their heads bobbing, ears are flopping, but you can't hear them. You're just staring at them. You're just
Yeah,
like
yeah, no, that's what I was saying. So I had to pull out my phone and type in, like, I'm sorry, I don't know ASL, and it was okay. They gave me a hug anyways. I felt really bad about that. Zushio, by the way, is super adorable, very, very fun to watch. And then the other one, which is
ironies
the
how big those ears are. Sorry.
well, the other one, the angry is actually that's Kiwi Fox, and
That's not a fox. That is like full blown wolf right there, fam.
you
And yeah, the eye
no,
things they do look interchangeable, so you could be like super happy, tired, and it
yeah,
does look like they either swivel or they're Velcro.
they move. But you need to
Yeah.
stop being a sass master right now. Listen here, I'm gonna have to start bleeping you out when you're a grumpo butt.
I'm not grumpy.
That's Kiwi Fox. The Kiwi is nice. Kiwi was really
Kiwi's supposed
nice.
to be green,
He is
by the
green.
way.
Like you can't really see it, just from the angle that I took
Oh,
because
the
I
nose should be
listen.
blue.
I have long arms, right? But they're not long enough to capture the full body, and I didn't have anyone else around to take a picture, so I'm like holding it out as far as I can.
Selfie stick.
I did have a selfie stick. It fell out in my brother's car. That was one of the items I that did not make it to the con.
Of course it did.
But anyways, Kiwi was really nice. I tagged him in the picture, and he said it was really awesome to meet me. So that was really nice. So
Oh, I could have just read the captions, but I see picture. My brain's like, ooh, look pretty.
yeah, your brain needs to stop and read captions.
Anyways,
Anyways,
totally blue.
his nose is blue. He's got a
No,
blue scarf in his
I
hair.
can see I can see the very slight hint
Okay.
of green.
Okay, now this has
But
become less of an interview and more of a you're being sassy at everyone's fursuits. That's what
I
this video.
can't help it.
Yes, you can. You can. I believe in
Yours
you.
is so much better.
No, mine is not. Oh, you don't even. No, mine is not better. Mine is extremely amateur. You can see so many seams. You can see so many parts where, like, I cut too deep on the fabric. Gotta keep in mind, this is my very first suit. I've never made anything like this before.
Exactly, and it's miles ahead of theirs.
No, it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, you're done. I'm cutting
As
you
a
off.
true honest.
No.
You're cutting me off. I'm not at a bar here.
I'm cutting you off. Your sass. You've had too much sass tonight. Okay.
Oh, I've had too much sass tonight.
Yes. Kiwi is
that
adorable.
True?
Majira
I'm
is
not
adorable.
saying that they're not. I'm not saying that they're not.
I don't know. Nope, you're cut off. Do you have
Their
any
names
other
don't match.
Do you have any other questions besides Sassy trying to Jesus Christ, oh my god.
Hmm?
Don't want you to forget you have something in the oven.
Yeah, I know. It's done.
Mm.
Bow wow wow.
Your dog gave me a heart attack. Oh. Way to jump
right?
scare me. Oh my god. Don't know how loud that was.
Yeah, no, I do. It's kind of in my room and in my ears.
It was like that, except my room is the little soundproofing foam things around my ear. Oh. Do you have any other questions of you not being sassy at anyone else's fursuit?
Yeah, why is your suit so much better?
No, it's not. Oh my god, I'm gonna wind up and give you a smack.
You're gonna smack.
Gonna get a smack.
Gungan smack.
I'm gonna stick this leggy out real far and give you a smack.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. And you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I can get away with it because I've been a good boy. I get them good boy chicken tendies. That's how good I am.
Well, you are on the Chicken Finger Island, so, you know.
I am. That's what you called it. I forgot. I forgot you called it a Chicken Finger Island. Oh my god. Anyways, any other questions? Not.
No, I ran out of questions, and that's why I went to sass mode, because it's just where I feel comfortable.
Oh my god. Okay, well then I'm gonna put in a statement really quickly. So you see the picture of my dog standing in front of this little plush here. That plush is of Andy, and Andy is the mascot for Anthro Northwest. And Andy is super adorable and sweet and nice. And that plush is super adorable and sweet and nice. And hopefully next year I'll actually get to take a picture with Andy and a bunch of the other people.
I was gonna say, where the hell is that picture? I kind of want to see that picture.
I didn't get one. My hand was busted.
Purple, yeah, no, I'm aware.
Purple Hulk, why'd you do this to me? Purple Hulk, no.
Purple
I hurt.
Hulk.
Purple Hulk, why? You hurt me. You hurt me in ways I didn't know I could be hurt. It was more than just the bodily damage, but the emotional scars.
Oh dear.
I know.
I get it.
That's the thing I say, and also a animal. Haha. It works on a 2 level. Okay, well, is that all for your interview?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to bleep out all your sass.
What? You bleep out my sass, and I will come after you.
It's okay. I'm already gonna smack you before you get here.
Oh, please! I'll just show up at your doorstep
and
be smacked in the face with a giant marshmallow.
You're gonna be smacked in the. Oh no! My pillow's gone. If anyone in Seattle sees a big Famicom controller pillow, please send it to me. My address is send it back to Fox.
Return to sender.
Return to sender. I miss it so much. It was so nice and so fluffy.
So nurse and flurfy.
Flurfy. Alright, well this has been going on for just short of an hour, so hey, it is podcast worthy.
Well, it would have. Well, I mean, if I would have started at 11:30, yeah, it would have been going on for an hour. But we started about 11:45, 11:50, so it's about half an hour, 45 minutes at most.
It's 56 minutes and 26 seconds, 27 seconds, 28 seconds. I'm looking at it. I am recording this. I can tell you exactly how long it is. 33 seconds, 34 seconds.
Gonna be poked, fam.
That's okay.
With the sass.
No!
Okay.
The sass is too strong.
Called constructive criticism.
That is not... You're so mean. You're so mean. That's all it is. And
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying there could be improvements.
No, they're perfect. I love them all.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to talk. You're cut off, remember?
Yeah.
No.
You keep the recording on,
Josh.
fam. You keep the recording on.
That's because I'm making sure there's no more questions. Not like just a
No.
final thoughts.
I have fully stated that there are no more questions. I ran out a long time ago.
Oh, I feel so...
Now you're just keeping it on so I can continue on my rant and sass.
I just wanted...
And you know it.
I wanted you... No, that's not why. I wanted you to ask the final thoughts.
He's totally
okay. There are no final thoughts. I have no thoughts on the furry convention. I have no thoughts on anything else.
What?
You didn't...
well, you heard it here first, fam. Did you enjoy it? Well, you go again.
I mean, is this a real question?
Yes, this is a legit question.
This isn't a secret loaded sass question where you're gonna make fun of someone and then I'm gonna feel really bad because you're a big old meanie butt.
I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm literally just making statements. I'm doing nothing but making a statement to what my eyes are telling my brain to see.
I need to wash your eyes with soap.
To be fair, I do need injections because of my eyes are bleeding. But, anyway, it doesn't matter.
No.
Will you go again? Did you have fun? Will you go again besides playing Tug of War?
I'm not playing Tug of War ever again. Purple Hulk, you hurt me too badly. I'm never playing it with you again. You don't play nice.
You're traumatized now from playing Tug of War.
I'm traumatized. Every time I see a rope, I'm gonna scream now.
Oh no!
Just gonna screech like a good old fennec fox. I see rope, therefore I screech.
Oh no!
I did have a lot of fun. It was a very unique experience, and I do want to say this, and this is gonna sound bad at first, but it'll get better. So I'm prefacing
Is the sassy fox coming?
No. So I hear a lot of other YouTubers say that it doesn't matter if you have a fursuit or not, you can still enjoy a convention. And while I believe that's true on a fundamental level, I honestly don't think you get to enjoy the full effect without a suit of some kind.
It would be like trying to play a VR game without VR. Yeah, you can still do it, but it's obviously not going to be as enjoyable without the full experience. You gotta go the full 9 yards if you're already going to spend that kind of money going out there. I mean, obviously, it's probably.
Oh my God, you don't know how expensive it is. But I gotta finish this thought here because that's not the end of it. That leads to the negative. Okay, the negative is that you don't really experience the con fully without a suit. And I'm not saying you should be in a suit the whole time because that's what I had to do.
Just 90% of the time.
No, stop. You should have a suit. You should experience it. It's so fun, so nice. But what I can say for sure is that if you are able-bodied at all, if you have, even remote finite control of your hands, because I had a stroke in 2016. I don't know if I've said that on my channel before, but I did. And my brain don't work so well, my words don't work so well, and my hands don't work so well. And I was able to make my suit. The foam, literally, just the foam itself, was $15. The fabric that I got for the trial part of it, because I got luxury stuff. I wanted mine to look as nice as I could possibly make it, which obviously, I'm very amateur, so it didn't look as nice as so many other people's. But You can
I think
get
it's the camera.
No, you can get fabrics for like $2 a yard. That gives you so much to work with. There's tons of tutorials out there. Like a glue gun kit is like $5. Definitely specify get the low heat one, otherwise you will burn through everything. Get the low heat one. And like if you go to matrices.net, there's a ton of tutorials there. I didn't start looking at that until after I had already begun on mine, so there were so many ways I could have improved it if I had already known about that resource going in. But if you have even one working hand and enough will to be able to do these things, you can make your own suit. It doesn't have to have the fanciest material. It doesn't have to have, the most master plan design ever. Just make something that you think, you'll be happy wearing, and go out there and enjoy the con. And if anyone gives you shit over your suit,
punch him in the face.
Yeah, so you gotta come and you gotta find Bird and you gotta punch him in the face because he was giving people shit about their suits, and their suits are all amazing. Don't listen to what Bird has to say.
I never said they were bad.
I know you didn't. You're the villain now.
I'm the villain. I'm okay with this. I became the villain today. Oh no, I became the villain yesterday actually when I was talking to one of my friends. So I mean,
you're a double villain now. You're a Disney
triple villain.
You're a Disney villain. So
oh dear, those villains are useless.
You're gonna be super memorable and sing a lot of great songs. Unless you're from the new era, in which case you're going to be a secret villain and no one will know until the last second, thus not giving you enough time to build your evil character arc.
Wow.
I called you out, Disney. What you going to do about it?
Talking about me being sass.
But yeah, I honestly, truly believe if someone like me with no skill in this kind of thing at all could make a suit that looks like the way mine does, it doesn't cost a terrible lot. You can use, recycled materials for interior liners. There's tons of resources out there. Again, matrices.net, that's a fantastic one. And just experience the con. Experience being in a fursuit. It's amazing. Everyone who is a furry, or furry adjacent even, should experience that at least once. And
can I put my opinion in on this?
You can put your opinion in as long as it's not too sassy. Remember, you cut off.
I would have to disagree with you, unfortunately. Yeah, the materials are cheap, and yeah, you can get them anywhere, and pretty much anybody can afford them. But right now, you're sitting here, and even though you had your stroke and all that stuff, you still had a dabble in art. You were already used to doing stuff with your hands. Now, let's say, for instance, I went out and I tried to do this. It wouldn't turn out nearly as nice. I just gotta say. I'm not good with my hands. For the life of me, I can't hold my hands still whatsoever. And it's not like, oh, it's a little bit of a trimmer thing. It's cold. Yeah, I don't think.
No, that's not even what I'm saying at all. You can make something, and it's true, and you could, and
I could, but I wouldn't be happy with it.
I'm not totally happy with mine either. I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna be your own harshest critic, as long as you find good points of reference, good resources to start off with, then you'll be totally fine. And
that I can agree with.
You can agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And to answer your other question, did I have fun and would I go back? Yes, absolutely. To both.
Oh yeah, and if you have money to spend, just keep trying over and over and over.
What?
If you're making your own fursuit, obviously the materials and stuff are cheap. So I mean, if you have the absolute time to kill, keep working.
Just keep trying. Trial number 13. Trial number 14.
No. See, for me, it would be trial number 50. Yeah, maybe I'm getting on the right track.
Yeah, just wing it. Just well, I don't know. Winging it's not a good
Wing it.
idea. Winging it is not a good idea. That's what I did. It caused me a lot of problems. But
But
anyways,
trust me, when I wing it, it works
It's-
out just fine, and I don't know how every single time.
see,
Trust
then
me.
you'll be fine. So you zip it. Your point is moot.
It'll be
It's
fine.
late.
It's for testing purposes only.
It's late. I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep. I've been at a con for days, and I'm tired, and I want to go to bed.
Hey, you know what? It is
Chicken butt.
perfect timing to end this because I only have 1 minute and 30 seconds until my timer goes off for my lasagna.
Oh my god, I want lasagna. Lasagna then bed.
Lasagna thin bed.
Lasagna then bed. That's the overall moral of Anthro Northwest is lasagna then bed.
Mm-hmm.
You
Get
heard it
home,
here.
have lasagna, and you go to bed.
Exactly. That's how you should end every night. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Bye.
It's such a good idea.
Thank you for the interview. This was
Yeah.
very, very weird.
It was very intuitive to how my brain works after
I guess
not
so.
sleeping.
I guess so. I guess we can just confirm that Bird is a master of sass.
you.
Nonsensical sass, though.
No, I'm just a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Bye.
Yeah, I did say it.
Bye, everyone.
You can quote me on that.
Bye, bye, all 7 everyone's.
Bye, all 7 everybody's.
That's
Bye,
all.
Chicago, because I know you watch this.
Bye, Chicago. I know you watch this too. We name dropped you. You're a poppy for now.
You're funny for now.
That's how it
Oh
works.
no, don't throw him in with that cancer.
Oh, you shush.
Chicago's a good boy.
Chicago, you're a good boy. Be a good boy. Good night.
Yeah, well, you don't know when they're watching this.
Good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
And Godspeed. I don't know.
Godspeed.
I don't know. We need to stop. Good night.
Me too. I have 4 seconds.
Bye.